Good afternoon. My name is Sadia Baxter. I will be reading off the paper because it's still really difficult for me to gather my thoughts, so please bear with me. I want to first start off by thanking you all for coming here today to honor my husband, Matthew Scott Baxter, and my sergeant, Sam Howard. Today I come before you as a proud wife. This week has been the hardest week of my life. Words cannot express how my world has crashed. With Matthew and I both serving as law enforcement officers, we understood the dangers that the career holds, but I never imagined this happening to my family. Me speaking today is to honor my husband and share with you what an amazing man he truly was. For those of you fortunate to know him, you know how big his heart was. I want to first share with you his love for his family. My husband's number one priority was his family. Matthew and I met while working in the same squad. We were in our patrol cars talking side by side when Matthew got dispatched to a call. We arrived on scene and assisted in saving someone's life together. My husband was and is the most handsome man I ever laid eyes on and had the most charming smile. I fell in love with him and began a beautiful family together. Matthew was the best father to Soraya, Isabella, Zara, and our Princess Sophia. My husband would tell me how he could not wait until his girls got older so he could take them to all their sporting events, dances, award ceremonies, and talk to them about life. He considered his girls his best friends. He would tell me that he would talk to them as they were adults, even though they couldn't understand. Matthew acted tough, but the girls had him wrapped around their finger. He spoiled them rotten with the right amount of discipline. Matthew was the biggest jokester. He loved to get me angry and would just laugh knowing he knew what buttons to push. My husband took such good care of the girls and I. My husband was truly a jack of all trades. During my pregnancies, my husband spoiled me with his new passion to cook. My husband had a creative eye and did most of the decorating in the house. He kind of considered me more of a tomboy. My husband was truly the total package to me. Matthew strived to be a better person each and every day in all areas of his life. My husband obtained his associate's degree and started his first semester 2 weeks ago for his bachelor's degree. His academic goals was to obtain his master's. My husband was passionate about serving others and extremely passionate about the youth. He wanted to open a youth home for boys to help them get back on the right track. Matthew wanted to be a role model to young men from all different backgrounds. My husband was the most proactive officer I've ever known. He was eager to stop the war on drugs. My husband's long-term goal was to work for the federal government as a DEA agent. If Matthew was not working or spending time with our family, he loved cars, and his new car was his Jeep. He would drive around giving everybody the Jeep wave that I just learned about, listening to hip-hop music, and he loved working out. My husband was the biggest dreamer. He had so many ideas and thoughts on how to make a difference. At times, Matthew would write in his ideas down in a journal. I wanted to share with you all a few of his thoughts Matthew wrote. He stated, "I want to be remembered for good deeds, loving and helping others. One who loved his beautiful wife, children, and Jesus." He also wrote, I just want you guys to pay attention to the words that I'm going to say and take it in as your own. "Note to self, as you cross this journey, know that you are not alone. For the one who has given you breath and life, in addition to love, is with you. Your life will never be the same because the glory of God and the purpose for God is greater than anyone's ambition. Always remember, purpose is greater than pleasure. I thank you all for celebrating my husband's life. I will continue to proudly serve you all and keep my husband's legacy alive. My husband is a true hero and died by giving us the ultimate sacrifice, his life. I ask that we stand together and keep his legacy alive so that our children know who their father was and how he positively impacted the community he served. I thank you all, and I'm truly grateful for your love and support during this difficult time. Please keep my family in your prayers, and especially my daughters, because I'm trying and our family's trying to be strong for them. So I thank you all.